Mansions, private jets, yachts, expensive cars, really expensive jewelry? What doesn't this guy own? Or a better way to ask the question, what hasn't this guy spent a whole lot of money on? I mean, this guy once spent over $800,000 just because someone else commented on a random post. I know that shocked you, but don't worry. At the end of this video, you'll know why he spent that huge amount because of someone's comment only. But anyway, these are 10 of Ronaldo's big money spendings that'll shock you. Let's start with the time Ronaldo decided to spend big for his fans. In 2017, this guy did something that shocked the whole world. He decided to sell off all his Ballon d'Or awards to donate to charity. At this point, a Ballon d'Or was worth $700,000. And remember, Ronaldo has 5 of these. So yeah, that's $3.5 million donated to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. In case you don't know, this foundation helps fund the treatment of kids with deadly illnesses across the world. With $3.5 million donated to help kids all over the world, you have to ask, why do people still call this guy selfish and proud? He's shown us time again without number that he would do anything for his fans. So why the hate? Or maybe it has to do with the huge amount this guy splashes on car shopping almost every month. You see, Ronaldo has this bad habit. He can't take his eyes off sports cars. And not just any type of sports car. This guy wants the most expensive and scarce ones. And this addiction once made him turn his back on his teammates. In May 2021, Juventus clashed with AC Milan in the Serie A and they lost badly, 3-0. It was a bad night for the whole team, and back at home, the players had a lot to think about. The next Monday, everyone rushed to the training ground to correct all their on-field errors, but Ronaldo had other plans. He didn't care about the loss or correcting the mistakes. All he could think of was how he could cop the latest Ferrari sports car. Instead of showing up at training like every other Juventus player, bro showed up at Ferrari Formula One headquarters. And right there and then, this guy splashed $2 million on the Ferrari Monza SP1. And you know what's so special about this car? You can only buy it if Ferrari lets you. It's one thing to have the money. It's another thing to be able to buy it. But this isn't the only time this guy would make such a huge purchase in a car shop. So in 2020, when the whole world was in lockdown, CR7 went all out. Well, with his money, not like he disobeyed the pandemic law or anything like that, he splashed $9 million. The guy decided to buy one of Bugatti's most expensive and rarest cars, the Bugatti Centodieci. And get this, only 10 of these exist. So aside from Ronaldo, only 9 other people in the world can boast of owning one of these machines. And yeah, I called this machine because, oh boy, if you look at the specs and what it can do, this thing can hit a top speed of 240 miles per hour. Safe to say, you're not going faster than this guy on the road. But CR7, as we know, is very competitive. He's not okay with being just the fastest on the road. He wants to rule the air as well. In 2015, my man got his first private jet, the Gulfstream 200. This thing cost him $25 million. I know we've been talking about his huge spending all day, but come on, man, $25 million? Are you kidding me? The whole world went nuts. But Ronaldo had another mind-blowing surprise for us. He went ahead to buy another private jet, and not just about him getting a new one, but this time he went for one of the most luxurious in the whole world, the Gulfstream G650, and this one went for around $73 million. Okay, now can we agree this man can buy anything he wants? Because if you can pull out $73 million from your bank and buy a private jet that no other footballer has been able to, you are literally unstoppable. But as you know, this guy's a family man. He's not all about spending on himself alone. A large part of his money actually goes to his family. Take his sweetheart, Georgina, for example. And yeah, remember, in the beginning part of this video, I told you about how he spent a lot of money because of a comment. Well, this is why. So there was an Instagram post with a really beautiful diamond ring. Georgina saw this and felt it would be really nice on her fingers, and she came up with a sneaky way to show CR7 that she wanted it. She dropped a couple of love emojis under the post, and of course, my man fell for it. Bro reached into his bank account and pulled out $872,000 to get it for her. Wow, almost $1 million just for a ring. But who says jewelry is just for ladies? Ronaldo definitely does not think that way. Although you probably not see him wearing the big fancy chains and all, but he knows how to spend on jewelry. This guy is obsessed with watches, and when you hear how much some of his watches cost, you'll wonder if he does more than check the time with them. Every single watch this guy owns is super expensive. He has the Rolex Daytona Yellow Gold, the Spirit of Big Bang King Gold Rainbow that cost about $97,000, the Rolex GMT Master 2 that cost $120,000.
Presenting the Rolex GMT Master 2, this gold and steel two-tone watch is not as flashy as a full gold Rolex.
And recently, he was caught rocking the Franck Muller Cintré Tourbillon piece that is currently worth around $1.45 million. So anytime he and Georgina attend an event together as a family, they can both rock really expensive jewelry. And speaking of family, you need to see their home. Yes, almost all footballers live in mansions. I mean, they make a lot of money, and this is one way they can show it. But CR7 takes this a couple of steps further. This guy has a couple of houses in different parts of the world. I see no point in going over them. I'm sure you won't get wowed if I tell you the crazy prices, but this one may shock you, and maybe not necessarily because of the price. So CR7 has a villa in Portugal, and right now, the place is under construction. This place will have 4 floors and 4 luxury suites, but this is the crazy part. This mansion is not yet fully completed, and it is already the most expensive house in Portugal. And still, for his family, he went ahead to buy something most footballers can only dream of: a super yacht. You see who I said super? Well, that's because it cost them £5.5 million. Bro, some footballers don't even earn up to this in a year. At this point, I don't even know what to say. He's the richest footballer in the world, and as far as spending is concerned, he can make anything happen. This guy has so much money to spare that with the excess he has, he opened up top-class hotels in different parts of the world. One in Paris, another in the US, and 2 in Portugal. Each of these cost him around $40 million each. Do the math, that's $160 million. But wait till you hear that final big money move on my list. So Ronaldo's agent and really good friend Jorge Mendes got married in 2015.
Jorge Mendes and his wife invited about 400 guests, among whom was many stars of football world. Sir Alex Ferguson, Cristiano Ronaldo.
And Ronaldo decided to do something special for his friend. What he did will blow your mind. He went ahead to buy him a whole island. Yeah, you heard that right. He didn't give him a wedding card or a car or even a house. He got his friend a Greek island that cost $50 million. What a guy. And that's all for this video. 10 huge money moves by CR7 that are straight up unbelievable. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like on this video, and if you love CR7, drop a comment.